Good luck.
Thank you. Let's talk to Sandra. Hello, Sandra.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Sandra.
So you've been in and out of recovery for around 10 years.
Yes, that's right.
And you're currently out of work. You've got a daughter. How does she deal with your drinking?
Well, I've been really lucky because she's quite tolerant of it. She kind of knows my mood swings. I suppose there's thousands out there where they've not been so lucky. I've lost my parents. I've lost my house, my marriage, everything. I used to manage the Halifax Building Society, and I've not worked in 10 years.
And have you had a drink today?
I had a drink, sort of like, I think it was 2 o'clock this morning.
OK.
So you're clearly not managing to stay in recovery at the moment. I mean, I won't go back into... Obviously, you have a period of recovery, then you keep relapsing. I don't want to go into all... I know you've got a difficult background, and I don't want to go into all that here, but a really important thing, I think, when you're really struggling to give up alcohol is to accept there usually will be factors, you know, earlier in your life, and you use the alcohol just to block out the misery of it all. And what you need to do is find a different strategy for dealing with that original problem so that you're not just using the alcohol, which in itself then, of course, becomes a really serious problem. So I'm going to talk to you off air and we'll talk about what actually happened to you when you were younger. Get help for that so that you've got proper counselling support for your problems of the past, and then hopefully that will help you keep going with recovery now. And I think someone like you, it really would help to go to Alcoholics Anonymous, because you will be with other people who are struggling in and out of recovery, you know, and they're sort of fighting the same fight that you are. And also, if you've got previous alcohol problems in your family, there's an organisation I haven't managed to mention yet, which is National Association for the Children of Alcoholics, NACOA, and they are really helpful for people. And, you know, you can really feel that sort of bonding of other people who understand what the experience is.
So obviously there's something which we're not privy to, actually, Sandra, so we don't know about the sort of childhood issues, but in a general thing, and obviously we're not going to ask you about that now because we don't want to give anything away that might identify you, but in a general thing, if you have an issue that something has happened to you in the past, something has deeply affected you in the past, and you have turned to drink, are you saying there that part of your recovery would be to deal with that initial thing?
I always see it as like a two-pronged attack. One thing is deal with the alcohol, use the help, use Al-Anon, you know, anything. There's also a very good phone line called Drink Line who'll put you in touch with all the best help in your area, but then also get whatever is the specialist help for what happened to you. Obviously, we had a lot of calls this morning where the problem has been child sexual abuse, so you need to go to the National Association of People Abused in Childhood. Get the help for that so that you're tackling that underlying issue. Otherwise, you keep relapsing into the drink to blot out the bad feelings.